Hi everyone, Kelsey here with the iFixit Monthly Rundown. Remember when we said September was going to be a busy month? Well, we didn't lie. We had not one, but 3 Apple teardowns this month, starting with the iPhone 7 Plus. With a brand new home button, 2 rear cameras, a missing headphone jack, and claims of water resistance, we were eager to see inside the iPhone 7 Plus. Much to our surprise, this iteration of the iPhone opens from the side. Inside, we find evidence of waterproofing with lots of sealing gaskets and sticky adhesives. Securing the rest of the phone in place are plenty of tri-point screws. So, in addition to the pentalobe, you'll also need the hard-to-find tri-point driver to free internal components. The 7 Plus's battery is a slight upgrade over the 10.45 watt-hour battery in the 6S Plus and is rated at 2,900 milliamp-hours for a total of 11.1 watt-hours. Apple claims that this boost to the battery should give the 7 Plus 1 hour of battery life more than the 6S Plus. We finished this teardown by giving the iPhone 7 Plus a 7 out of 10 on our repairability scale. Next to open up was the Apple Watch Series 2. While this watch looks almost exactly the same on the outside as the original Apple Watch, once opened, we were pleased to find a redesigned cable layout, making it a bit easier to work through. Don't be afraid to take your Series 2 for a swim. This watch is equipped with sealing gaskets and water-blocking adhesives to prevent water and dust from entering. The battery was also amped up with a rating of 3.77 volts and 273 milliamp hours to yield 1.03 watt-hours of power. In the end, the Apple Watch Series 2 scored a 6 out of 10 on our repairability scale. And lastly, the iPhone 7, which looks close to a scaled-down version of the 7 Plus. Inside, we find the same water and dust resistance measures taken, including rubber gaskets around every opening, including the SIM slot. We also find a bigger battery. This 1,960 milliamp-hour battery is rated for a capacity of 7.45 watt-hours. Just like the 7 Plus, the iPhone 7 scored a 7 out of 10 on our repairability scale. Do our new Apple teardowns leave you wishing you can see the insides of your iPhone 7 all the time? Well, now you can. Head on over to our blog to get your official iFixit Teardown Wallpapers for your brand new iPhone 7 or 7 Plus. Our friend and repair addict Jamie lives in a remote community on the southeastern shore of Hudson Bay in Canada. His town doesn't have an Apple store with geniuses to depend on, so Jamie stepped up, became the town's repair guy, and fixed 60 devices in just 90 days. We'd like to send a special thanks to Jamie for doing his part to help people fix their broken stuff and keep electronics out of landfills. Keep up the good fixing. The Swedish government is considering legislation that would reduce the consumption tax on the repair of shoes, clothes, and bikes. The government is also considering a measure that would partially defray the cost of repairing appliances like refrigerators and washing machines. According to the United Nations, the world produced an estimated 41.8 million metric tons of e-waste in 2012, and most of that weight is from plug-in appliances. Repairing those products keeps them in use and out of landfills, not to mention higher repair rates would stimulate job growth in the repair sector. So the proposal is potentially a win-win for the government and the economy. Want to see our Apple teardowns in motion? Check out the iPhone 7 Plus full disassembly video, and then watch Gwen with our in-house Apple Watch expert Alex dissect the new Apple Watch Series 2. We're starting to see more phone manufacturers focus on making their devices water and dust-proof, but it hasn't always been that way. Many of us have lost our phones to toilets, spilled liquids, or even fish tanks. But have you ever saved your device from a watery death? Tell us on Twitter about a time where you rescued your phone or any other device from a perilous water death in 140 characters or less using the hashtag H2OFix. We'll pick one winner to receive a very special care package from iFixit, and we'll announce the winner on next month's rundown. We've got spooktacular teardowns planned for October, so if you want to see the guts of our next teardown victim, be sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. You can also follow us on Twitter @iFixit and give us a like on Facebook at facebook.com/iFixit.